chat. It's your boy DLC. You already know. If it ain't a vibe, we ain't going live. Now, that short stream, that was just for earlier, right? But now, we shall do, we're going to do our other franchise. Our Rams franchise. If y'all just give me a second. And I got you. And I got you. We shall do. All right. All right, so we are currently 6-4, going against the 8-2 Buccaneers. They having a great season, and we have 2 breakout scenarios. Let's check the first one out.
The separation between a productive lineman and a true star isn't much. When a player takes a step towards stardom, coaches step in to drive him the rest of the way.
Got around. Show flashes last game. What are you expecting moving forward? I'll say they're normal. He's improving. That's all we can ask. Because we playing on All-Madden. So. Dang, did they say he'll lose the damn track? Jesus. What up, coach? Just a heads up. You thought last week game was good. Wait until you see what I do this week. Patience is virtue. Alright.
They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
I know people have been talking about the numbers the office can put up, and we have every reason to fear that. We have to play smart and be prepared. We can't afford any mistakes if we want to slow this team down. If there really nothing we can exploit, there isn't a offense with grand weakness we have our work cut out for us. We study the play with the tendencies until we can recognize the plays. It'll be a tough week, but these guys can help me trust me. Give up less than 2 touchdowns, we gonna try. Let's get into it though.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405.
And it's
One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the Rams. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And a Buccaneer first down.
On play action, Mayfield.
Oh!
Intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
No.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike. It was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
He'll be stacked at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try it now with 4.
We get it.
And he's not going to get there.
We did
The
not get
defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
We did not catch.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We never take advantage of our turnover.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. All spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Mayfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Here's a run.
Good tackle.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Baker to throw. Caught. It's Bucky Irving. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. He's got it at the 3.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Who can kill this Rams offense come back onto the field? He's right there in contention for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. A setup. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That was like the perfect play call.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. His defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. On 1st down, Mayfield. A short one there to Hopkins. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Mayfield. In the middle here, and he's got McMillan. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 29.
1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield to throw. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. 19 more.
Oh, he caught that?
And another 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
On the ground, it's Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bucs have the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. And he's in. Chris.
Freaking 4 right.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. They come up with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Ready. They're going to go. It's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
18 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. He's got it about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Rams 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Now Mayfield.
Oh.
It's over the middle of the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
In 2nd and inches.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Left side, he's got a Luka. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And it's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And he's into the
You do
end
press
zone.
coverage, it don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Rams offense and Davante Adams heading back onto the field. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive.
Oh.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stafford gonna give it to Corum. Finding to the 20. And he's in. Blake Corum. Touchdown Rams. Point after. Coming up here.
Harrison was on for the extra.
His kick is good. And the Rams are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
17. Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to the game.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be fourth down.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
Who the heck is stupid monkey?
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Corum getting back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll set up the screen here to Corum.
Bro, twist him into
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. Stafford. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second
All
down
things
and 10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He was looking for Blake Corum out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be third
Brings
down.
up a third down and 10
I got high
yards to
standards
go.
for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That is brought in. And he'll be bounds all the way down at the 10.
4 yards.
It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. It's a gain of 34.
First down and goal to go.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Pick up with 2. Brings up second and goal.
Y'all look kind
At
of
the
weak on the
7-yard
box.
line.
Here comes Corum. A second effort, and he is in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Beavis good on the extra point. And the Rams move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down.
Throwing is Baker. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and inches.
To throw is Mayfield.
Double coverage.
It's a Buka, complete.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. McMillan comes in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That is caught at the 3. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now Mayfield. He's got his big tight end.
That's actually kind of crazy.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
Oh, look.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 1st down, Stafford. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Bijan Robinson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Falcons are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the back-to-back Pro Bowler, C.D. Lamb. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys up their mark to 7-4 with this win. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the first running back taken in the draft, Ashton Genty. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10
Raiders are
yards
7-4.
on the
Wow.
touchdown. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late season byes. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
They just got locked in. I feel like we got it back on offense, but again, I don't know if Puka still hurt.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way.
It's like that.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room.
This
at
like, hold on.
30.
I got you.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
This is one of them.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will cut it to a 2-point lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard. The Bucs offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Baker to throw. Godwin working the right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On first down is Mayfield. Open man downfield.
Who caught that?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
A give. This is early. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's Mayfield. Offside, he's got Ibuka. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 11.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Buccaneers.
To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving.
I ran
He
right
is
there.
out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Complete to
Now it is first and goal.
at the 2-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. And he'll take it on in.
Jesus.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Buccaneers 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Corner. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. Play action, Stafford. Coming across the field, connecting And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
Now first down throw for Stafford. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Levante David getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
28 yards.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stafford now throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's into the end zone. Levante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. That his second touchdown of the game. This was number 7 on the year.
All I keep thinking is how to take that 3 points.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
They ain't
This
stopping us.
take
They
it
ain't
at the
stopping
5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Buccaneers offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Left side to Godwin. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's taken in by McMillan. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy
What
rush, he
happened?
goes down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first.
What the hell? He just came in.
Back in the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And a good job here defensively.
That's
They
what we
did
got
not
to do,
let
is
him
look crazy.
get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Bucs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Rams first down.
So back and forth they go
If it
as
ain't
we
one thing,
are
it's another,
through
Chad.
3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
That's how I look at it. If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Here's 1st and 10.
Double right.
Play action now for Stafford. And this will be incomplete.
Legal
With
touch.
a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty.
What is Puka? Is Puka hurt?
Stafford now on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And they're going to run this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
2 running backs, hands down.
Throwing again is Stafford.
What's going on?
That's the left side and pulled in by Higbee. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. He'll swing this out to Hunter. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Who the heck is Rivers?
The 26-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford.
Come on, Devontae.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
18.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
Jesus.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack the hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for.
It's now 3rd
And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Come on, Tutu.
It's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling too many field goals.
The Bucs take it for 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll find McMillan here.
Jesus.
Gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Irving. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line. And
Come on.
here's McLaughlin now.
Ooh,
At
this
the
guy
4.
bad.
He'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, a good return as he takes it across the 30. Rams offense and running back Blake Corum getting back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this to the veteran tight end, Higbee. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10.
They go play action with Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. To the air again, Stafford. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
10, set. Stay 50, stay 50. 280. Set.
Stafford to throw again. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's fourth and inches. They'll go, and it's Hunter, and he's going to have a Rams first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
Easy, alert. Tight end on the ball. Tight end on the ball. He goes, set. Run that blue 60. Set.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Brings up third and 2.
Third and 2, Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And the Rams going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that third and 3.
First down. First and goal at the
Hunter is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. Takes a big shot there on that return. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. On first down, here's Irvin.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run the sneak.
No, sir.
Any seat he can, but the push
Be there for that.
too strong in the middle. He didn't get there.
No, sir.
It's fourth down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field.
Puka ain't been on the field.
He has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for second and 2. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Rams first down. They'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 34-yard line.
Set. Set.
They'll run here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Now the spike as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Baker to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stick to the ground.
Let him score. Let him score.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's Ibuka in motion. Here's Mayfield. That's going to be tough.
Okay.
So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success. We'll throw it up to him and let him do the rest.
So now the veteran, Matthew Stafford, and the rest of the Rams. Down on the scoreboard. 24 seconds to go. He'll let this go.
Oh, 2-2.
Well,
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
and he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for the Rams.
So a win here for the Buccaneers. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
I thought the clock stopped, bro. I thought the clock stopped. Bro, I thought the clock stopped, gang. Tutu, you had so many drops, bro. I ain't even got nothing to say. Excuse me. We the 4th seed, but yeah, defense coordinator for me to cook. Which one did I just put in there then? Oh, that's what I hear coach, see? say your job there. Don't you know that now? Let's do half-back. We like that. We need some. The run game was pretty good, though. Nah, I need you to be a dog, man.
Two-thirds of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on Tampa Bay.
That's what we love.
And this is the second-year man, Bucky Irving. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys.
That last game was a must-win game. This is most definitely.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers.
And now, your 2025 Carolina.
Leading them, as always, their head coach. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason.
At this rate, as long as we don't play the 49ers, I don't get the ball. We've been in every other game.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewitt, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're underway here in North Carolina. We'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Pushing the tight end over.
60 red.
Young on the play action.
Thank you.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
We're taking our points.
And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, a run with Williams. Still going inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's him on the quick hitter. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. And it's Nick Scorton there on the play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Stafford from the gun. Got a man, that's McCool. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Second
Set.
and
Go.
6.
Red. 38.
26-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Set. Hut. Hut.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Black.
Tight end going in motion here.
Set.
Young on 1st and 10. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 26-yard line.
Quick. Yellow.
On the ground, Chuba gets it. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Third down.
Good and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On fourth down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. Back deep for the Rams, it's Xavier Smith. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey! Wait!
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. It is Jimmy Horn back deep for the Panthers. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14.
Only punted once
Some
in
space
last
to do
week.
a little damage there before they bottle him up.
That's that we need to.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On play action. Here's Young.
Oh, yo.
Is it holding up? They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long, Young. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. The drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Garoppolo. Setting up the screen for Hunter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. Hey!
When the Tyler Higbee get hurt?
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Garoppolo. This is hauled in by Atwell. Oh, the football's loose. Panthers pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defense play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Williams now on 1st and 10. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. On 3rd down, Garoppolo. That's caught by Williams. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Remember me?
Trying to work quickly now.
And the Rams first down.
It's been a minute.
1st and goal.
Not necessarily. Where you from?
Williams
Get in there.
will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I hope you're doing okay.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. Back-to-back stands at the goal line. And now it's 3rd and goal. Turned away twice now. Will the 3rd time be the charm? They'll look to run with Williams. And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and
You
goal.
from Roblox? Madden?
It's able to knock it through.
Uncharted?
It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This game rocked all the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. Their traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All upon the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring a legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all look just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. Now they get their chance to go out and perform a really darn special mission.
And he's all the way across midfield.
You didn't hear me?
Inside that 45-yard line.
I really don't. What's
That's
the
going to
game?
go as a pickup of 36 yards.
Did you come in and
That's
I was
good for a
playing?
Panthers first.
17. Come on,
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Ready,
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
That's turned up a lot. Yeah, which game are you from, bro?
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards
are
like
you
that in
from
the run
Roblox?
game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and
set,
10.
ready.
3rd down run by Hubbard. Escapes the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you.
He has the Carolina touchdown.
Love your video. Appreciate it.
The Panthers start to fight.
I gotta get that right, bro.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
How you been?
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns.
I'm gonna block.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Only with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Garoppolo off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
We don't go for it.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you.
Oh my goodness. He almost.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for Rams. First down.
They toss to Williams, headed right. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Garoppolo now, blitz coming. Cut out left.
Oh yeah.
He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, Garoppolo. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They've got 3 tight ends on his 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Garoppolo. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Evans set to kick this away.
How do you say your name?
On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers offense and Teteroa McMillan get out there now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First and 10 at the
First down, Young. Got the field, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Looking quickly here.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7. Here's Young again. Completed over the middle.
We gotta knock him
He
out.
works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Send the tight end in motion.
95.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, Carolina.
I should have known. I should have known, Chet.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Smith bringing this back. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first, Garoppolo. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun snap. Here's Garoppolo. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So first down from the 41. Garoppolo to throw. He's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Sticking to the air, it's Garoppolo.
Jesus.
That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
I was gonna say.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Caleb Williams. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Bears come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6.
It's like all the teams are good. Every single team is good, bro.
Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the former NFL rushing champ, Kareem Hunt. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs get the W by 2 touchdowns. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Packers earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, in our both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Matthew, are you here to stay?
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams.
Oh.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Stafford now off the play fake.
No.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got it over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They'll try it on the ground. And he won't be able to reach the end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
On target to his back when we go down him. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Black one.
Shotgun and give to Hubbard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
7-yard line.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2.
Black. 95. Right.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I just hate when I know what they're going to do and I just can't get there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Check White.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Blue check.
Young working from the gun. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
Oh, wow.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Rams headed out to the field now. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Stafford to throw. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
40 gun! 40 gun! 80! 54! Look at him!
3rd and long for him here.
Yeah.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I didn't like that.
Here we go! Here we go!
1st and 10, it's Hubbard.
I like that.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go!
2nd and 11.
Cut,
The
cut!
Rams 28-yard line.
Cut!
Looking to throw, Young. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. There to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the end route. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This a 39-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. And the lead is back down to 9.
So you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they love the touchdown more.
He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Lady!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Fits it through the middle. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Nakua's got it again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Williams on the carry. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I accidentally bumped
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
80!
Here's Stafford. He beams one deep right side. He will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for 2.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring, ring, and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 43. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action. Here's Young. Look at this throwback. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Here we go. Set.
First down.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown.
I turned up quick.
The Panthers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Rams 32.
Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
Out come the Rams on offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Forced out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now a toss running left with Williams.
Oh, yeah. He ain't the fastest.
And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be second and looks like less than a yard.
Omaha, remove. Move 60. Stop.
Stafford from the gun. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams lead by 15 now.
Some drive just seems so
Panthers 24.
Other times we can't even get it going.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. The Carolina offense headed out now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Young lost it. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
Go ahead.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. A handoff to Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
They trying to act hurt so they can slow the clock down.
He goes, set. Gonna have.
Stay on the ground with Williams.
Okay.
And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. They try again with Williams. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Stafford now against a blitz. Screen here for Williams. That is an LA touchdown.
We really get it. We really ain't got nothing to worry about.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Rush coming for Young. He'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blue 60.
19-yard line.
Another run for Williams. Nice. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown.
It just started. This how it be though. It just started so fast.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Down.
Out of the gun, Young. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Well, that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. This is Williams. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more.
That's pretty much it.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You play through a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
Dang, I forgot Jimmy played that much. We threw that many passes. 35 passes. One game was smooth. He's 8. Pretty cool. Defense cool. QB nightmare badge. We needed that dub bad. Still the 4th seed. We just can't lose, bro. Like, we can't lose at all. Or else, well, we'll still be in the playoffs. We'll just be the 7th seed, like the 49ers. The Eagles then dropped out the playoffs. Got the win over Carolina. We lost to the Bucks. Lost to the 49ers twice. Beat the Swing. Yeah, we just lost to the Eagles and the 49ers and the Bucks. But by this rate, though, we really got to worry about Washington is closed. Even the Giants are still closed. Well, we got another ability. So now we can get rid of this. We get 5+ finesse move for all defensive linemen, significant block shed for all defensive linemen, reduce double team effectiveness, increase pressure on QBs on 3rd down. We need that for sure. Like, there's no debate. Reduce defender ability to disengage from run blocks on outside run plays. Increase success against double team run blocks. Quick block sheds are more successful, but power block sheds are more successful. We need that too. Increased ability to disengage from run blocks on outside run plays. We do need something for our corners. One second. The job security is still fucked.
The separation between a productive lineman and a true star isn't much. When a player takes a step towards stardom, coaches step in to drive him the rest of the way.
We're gonna do above average this time. We're going to put more pressure on him. We are confident we haven't seen his best yet.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Our defensive line looks like a weak point. We can exploit it with the running and passing game. We can call longer passing plays if we should have time without taking sacks. As for the run, we'll get shorter yards because we won't get to the goal line and punch it through. I agree with you. I'm in the trenches, relax. No sex allowed. No, seriously, this is team effort. We'll use this advantage to capitalize on red zone opportunities. When we're close, we're going to rely on run to push us over the top. Prepared this week, let's get this win. Yeah, because we need it bad. $37 a game is crazy, bro. Alright, Chad, I'm finna go pee and then I'll be right back. I usually only play 2 games. It's a 17-game season, so I knew this video was coming eventually.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Murray. The short pass, and it's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you were playing this week or not, if you were the head coach.
Yeah, they got the win.
You had the win, so you got to give him another shot.
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And the Rams, first down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
14 yards. That's another Rams first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Play action. Stafford. Pass complete there to McCoy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
17 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
They'll run here with Corum. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 13-yard line.
Blue 60!
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Sacked back to the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3rd and goal and still a long way from the end zone. Throwing is Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And he'll be brought down at the 21.
I'm
Just
saying
shy of the
no
20 in
sacks.
the red zone.
What we score? What up is
Harrison Beavis on for the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Oh, wow.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Rams 16-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 30. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Well, the Rams at 7-5 now of the year. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. And they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Let's keep it going.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Williams trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams will score. Touchdown, LA.
There we go.
To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Harrison Jr. incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
Murray now to throw. And that's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
on the counter, here's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Now Stafford. To the right side, incomplete to Atwell. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
10 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Stafford. Will get that complete to Parkinson. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
For the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will stretch. They begin on the ground here with Connor. To about the 35, 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Murray.
Oh, wow.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Blake Gillikin on the punt here as he'll send this one away.
Now 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Here's Smith to return it. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the turnover, here's Murray. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray to give. This is Connor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. A short one here caught by McBride. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Connor is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 5.
It'll be Murray on the keeper.
I forgot who this is. That was a good play.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Rams offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing again at Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 11 on.
Here's Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
16 more yards.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Waiting!
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And it's 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Sometimes you got to zig, and sometimes you got to
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Murray. Caught by Wilson. He's in the space past the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That is so funny, bro.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Second down in the yard. Here's Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford now to throw. Open man is Atwell, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 5. From the 50, it's Stafford. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Stafford. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to take a shot in the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's crazy.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Trevor Lawrence hooking up with his main man, Brian Thomas Jr.
That ain't even fair.
That's a gem. Back right corner of the end zone, touchdown. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. This is Malik Washington. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab.
Mac Jones, their quarterback?
The Dolphins get it done within the division as they come away with the victory.
You have to look into that.
One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That juke was disgusting. I went through the ball 27 times.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. And it's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Tight end look.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
It will be.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth, now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's Xavier Collins into the backfield with ease and making the stick. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Oh.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. He's to the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nakua with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. On play action, it's Murray.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle.
Did he even get blocked? No.
Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Murray now to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
I'm too mad to play.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with count. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get him.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Murray now going to do it himself.
See, they put
Here he'll be brought down a little
him
shy
on the
of
safety
35
all the way
at
in
the
the rack.
36.
What?
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st and 10 is Counter.
Holding?
He is into the end zone. Touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Throwing is Stafford. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. That's going to be incomplete. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you set up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as a tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Number 0. All right.
Pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe the defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Shoot, maybe that was him. No, he had 3 folks right there. So, I mean, he got it.
Kyron. Play action. Now it's Murray. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
And the Cardinals first down.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. They run behind center with Connor. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He had a man open, but he missed him.
Look, though, like, if he would have just do, like, I feel like if he would have just thrown it.
It's incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Stafford. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the 50, Stafford. And intercepted, maybe the 2. Now it's hit on the return, it's a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it.
Hooker was open too, though.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Murray. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throwing now is Murray. Now they go straight. It's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results in a 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Over the front. Open man, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Cardinals, 1st down.
From the gun, again to Connor. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Go on.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
A loss
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Murray going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams' offense at the line. They're leading back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down. It's Williams. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Stafford. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game. Here's Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. Breaks through the contact. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
What a run. He said, boom. That's beautiful. This should be good. Omaha. Why are you?
To throw, it's Murray. That pass completed to George. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. There's Murray. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Murray now. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert on fourth down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 25. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. You can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be...
That was like so tough though, like we probably could have. Nah, I ain't like this. I tried to. That'd have been so tough.
Left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. On 2nd and goal, stand alone in the backfield is Williams.
Hey! Go 20!
They'll give it to him again. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
I can have the stand.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. That flag, that'll push him back 5. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man. The Cardinal offense takes back over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Murray now to throw. Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Cardinals.
Here's Murray. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's usually how it goes.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Stafford. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Puka went dumb this game. 45 times is crazy, though. Ooh, alright, I can finally say I'm getting tired. Oh, he X Factor. He ain't been X Factor. Shoot, I don't even know. Puka just a dog. Vision, break tackle, carrying, catch, everything. You good, sir. How fast are you going? You're not as fast as I thought you would. 5+ releases, great though. just saying. They got one sack. Great win. Seems like you had to do a clear game plan. What made the difference? We knew we had to look in the trenches. We felt like we had a clear advantage there and made that performance in our practices. I feel like our guys responded to the challenge. I got excited when Coach revealed the game plan, wanted us to have a perfect game plan. They passed. Even though we let pressure get through, I never complained about the win. Well-deserved win all around. Even final thoughts on what this meant for the team.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And it's Puka Nacua. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. It's a 66-yard catch and run to the house. The Rams win their second straight as they get the victory here. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. This is Malik Washington. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch.
That's crazy.
The Dolphins would go on to a 12-point victory. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Cowboys. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions...
Christian McCaffrey, of course. Puka gone. He gonna take that and he gonna run with it. Now that's funny. When did they get him? Houston. Mexico City. That's what I should have did when I first started. Yeah, we're going back to St. Louis, Negro. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, I said it. Oh, we moved up to the 3 seed. Wait, so nah, they would play the Bucks regardless. Yeah, they'll play the Bucks regardless, so they need to stay right there. I need to see it.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap.
This used to make me so happy and mad.
We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And this is Matthew Stafford. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Rams get the victory here. They win it by 10.
That play went crazy.
From there, we check out another big late-season game. Playoff implications here. And it's Trevor Lawrence hooking up with his main man, Brian Thomas Jr. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown.
That's just so
The Jags win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Cowboys. And it's the All-Pro Amon-Ra St. Brown. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Lions come away with the victory, this one in front of their home crowd. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Now we go against the Lions. And the Lions is 5th on the 20th offense. Shoot, I bet that might be the 3rd seed. Just it. We can't lose, man. If we lose, that's the thing. If we lose, we drop all the way to the 7th seed, bro. So we can't lose no more games. That's the crazy part about it. Yeah, we definitely need this. This is a must win for sure. Let's just Matthew Stafford is Joe Burrow probably going. They top 3 though for sure. The top, really top 5. I'm probably out of with all them damn picks. I still want to see when they trade. We don't pass you, Christian. That's crazy. He went crazy, we won, we lost. Didn't do nothing, we won. Went crazy, we lost. Didn't do nothing. We won. Alright. He really just been alright the whole rest of the season. But today he said, I got this check. Devontae be going crazy too, though. Yeah, see, that's St. Louis, right? That's 2 weeks, but he go over 100 yards pretty much every game. Every single game he go over 100 yards. He didn't against the Eagles and the 49ers. How that's looking. We got Williams, he number 10 though. Okay, that's fair. Or Puka, one of them. Are we sure about that? I mean, I guess. Is that it? Ain't there like transactions or something? Yeah. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, the Jets was busy. You gotta go back to week 1? I'm weak. No wonder they've been decent. And they traded for Mac. They said Justin Fields is no. So wait, you trade for Isaiah Likely. You sign him in week 3. Then you trade him to the Steelers. I mean, he ain't did a damn thing. That don't even make sense. Alright, chat. It's 2 in the morning. And I've been live for over 3 hours. We 85 and we are in the most must-win game we probably have here. So stay blessed. Not stressed. Your boy DLC out. Jesus. Congrats for 1.3K again, by the way. Might not last, but